Ayo, what up fam? It's your boy Comet Crusader B back at it again with another video. Okay, sorry, I'll never do that again. But yeah, season 5 will be wrapping up very soon, and we did get a new scan for what's to come in season 6. And for me, the most important thing about this scan is that Momo will be getting a new outfit in this next season. I think it's called the Summer Festival outfit. So yeah, if you want another costume, make sure to save up your tickets there. Alright, well, let's get into the video. Alright, so for this first match, we're playing Unranked, and we've teamed up with my friend Blaze Dragon. This isn't the first time that we're seeing him on this channel, so I knew that we would be working well together. So we spawned just on this tower near the training camp area, and I saw that a team had spawned on the box. So I'm like, okay, let me get some free shots on them. And then it was almost as if they didn't care that they were being shot at, because I shot them so many times with my cannons. And then Blaze Dragon goes over there to start dealing damage to them, which is nice. We got some guard breaks, which is cool. Then as I'm looting this box here, a Dobby immediately comes in. Thankfully I reacted fast enough and I didn't let him hit me first. I thought that the Dobby was still chasing me there, so I was a bit cautious because I wasn't sure if it was a technical or strike Dobby, but it was probably strike, you know. But anyways, we're gonna go over there to back up Blaze and do some big damage. And then just because I could, I decided to pop this team heal. We downed the Dobby, and now we're focusing on this Endeavor there. He got a clean beta hit on me there. And I'm lucky that the second part of the beta didn't hit me. And our Dobby gave us a team heal, which was nice. Alright, and that's the Endeavor dealt with. This was probably a low-level team, because there's no way that they saw us shooting at them with cannons and they just decided to ignore that and try to loot the box instead. So we didn't take out all of their team. The Mirio player was still alive, but we can't really chase the Mirio that well, so we leave him alone. It's always a fun time playing with Blaze there, because he's a really good team player in my opinion. I want to do the same thing as Momo, but I just don't have the mobility that Tsuyu does, which is too bad. It's like we always have good levels thanks to Blaze. So now we're just looking around for our next victims. And I did see some people run in the UA building there, but then I decided not to push it. And then I hear someone, and then I'm not sure how I reacted so quickly, but while the Ochaka was passing, I hit her with my alpha. And we're just making sure that she doesn't go away with her wires there. But then, even though we did so much damage to her, unfortunately we didn't get the kill, which was sad. But sometimes that's just how it is. At least we finished her off. And then her teammates finally show up. But our Dobby is taking quite a bit of damage. This All Might got punished because he missed his beta there. And then we take care of him real quick. Oh, I'm sorry for using this song again. It's just that it's been stuck in my head for the past couple of weeks. And I just can't get enough of it. But anyways, back to the match there. Yeah, we cleaned up that team, and then I see a Dobby just standing right out the door there. And I tried to scare him off with my cannons, and I think I succeeded. But our Dobby is going to chase him. And then in this building here, we end up coming across a clone.
That's a clone, bro.
I'm not sure if the Dobby didn't realize, but then as soon as I knocked the Ida down and then I saw him get up weirdly, I'm like, okay, that's a clone, bro. Oh, it's the Mirio from earlier that we couldn't take out. He is really low. But he plus ultras, so we can't really kill him there. I feel like if I didn't delay my last alpha like I did, I would have taken him out. Because he was a little slow on the trigger for his plus ultra. But then I noticed that my team is getting destroyed, so I'm like, okay, I gotta get out there. At this point, I still wasn't sure who exactly my team was fighting. You know, because I was too focused on that Mirio. But thankfully they didn't go down. And we do come across a different team there. And this Dobby has been so annoying through this match. But hey, that's just what Strike Dobby's there for, to be annoying. And I'm not sure how I didn't take any damage from his Gamma there, because it exploded right on me. But I took no damage. And then we have a plus ultra Kiri, but of course, since he was running through that corridor there, he only had one way to exit, and so he ran right into my cannons and he died for it. And that's GG. I mean, it feels like not much happened in this match, but then again, you know, sometimes that's just how it is. And for this match here, we've spawned in the fire zone as we always do. And there's this Dobby trying to take all of my loot, by the way. No, it wasn't my loot, but hey, I claimed it. So, you know, Momo versus technical Dobby. There's not much he can do there. It's basically just a waiting game. How long can you survive against Momo as a technical Dobby? All right, and literally the battle just started, and we have 6 level up cards. Make that 7. And just like before, we are playing with randoms here. And I'll be honest, I wasn't really playing with the best players, but it wasn't anything we couldn't deal with. And now I have two people on me, Shigaraki and Naizawa. But that's okay. You know, I'm not sure where my team was during all of this. They were like nowhere to be found. So I'm here fighting all three of them on my own. We down the Shigaraki, we down the Aizawa, and then our Denki dies to that, what's his name, Deku there.
What even happened to you?
Like I swear, he started off at full health and he's just dead. Now he's down again. So of course I need to deal with this Deku or else he's just gonna die again. And you know, we hit him with the old alpha alpha jab beta and boom, he's down. Meanwhile, as usual, our Shigaraki is nowhere to be found. All right, so yeah, we took four people down already, which is not too bad. And then we see an Ochako just minding her own business. But then she gets away from me with her alpha wires, so I decide not to push her anymore.
Where? Oh, bro.
And our Denki, for some reason, is in Central and he dies by himself.
That's
I had my mic turned on, by the way. Like, I'm not usually like this, I swear. I think it was just the match. So I knew that Deku was low because I guard broke him, and I think he was looking for an area to heal. And I ran past him without even realizing he was there. So once I recognized, hey, he was actually there, let me take him out. That happens to me sometimes where I literally see someone out of the corner of my eye, but it doesn't register in my brain that I saw them. But yeah, it happens. We don't have very many green potions, so we're gonna have to find some. And our Shigaraki is in the Typhoon Zone, so I better go over there and catch up with him. But not before getting my level 9 alpha. Oh, this was an unranked game, by the way. At the time, I didn't really have anyone to play with, so I just queued up randomly. And this is what happened. I don't know, but it feels like it's always a trend where I go into a game with a random
what
Denki
is
and it's
this
always a
person
Denki
doing,
that
bro?
leaves. He dies and leaves.
See, this is why I said I can't play with randoms.
Oh no. Oh, and also, there were quite a few Momo players in this lobby. Oh, and that Strike Deku that you saw there, he's a pretty good player. I actually had to be careful of him, otherwise I would die. But yeah, it looks like the zone is closing in on the Typhoon Zone, which means we have no choice but to fight here. Which is not where I'd prefer to do my fighting, honestly. But it's better than being out in the open, you know? I'd much rather be in the Typhoon Zone than, let's say, the Mountain Zone or anywhere else like that. And for some reason, my Shigaraki
Why are there
decided
so
to
many
hide in that
Momos,
tree.
bro?
He decided to hide in that tree, and the Momo saw him and basically lit him up, bro. And he goes down.
You're not even doing anything, bro.
So I see them finishing my Shigaraki there, and I don't really do much to help him. I'm just like, okay, I can get some free hits on you. So that's what I did. I'm not sure why he came right to me. Like, he could have gone anywhere else. But it's because he went right to me. Look, it's that same Deku again, bro. It's like he appears out of nowhere all the time. And that's so annoying. I know it was just a basic combo and I didn't have to plus Ultra there. But I was kind of under the impression that, hey, if he basic comboed me, someone else would try to hit me too. And more people hit me, or the more people hit me, the more I'd be prone to dying. I see that Deku on that building there trying to snipe at people, so I decide to leave the Typhoon Zone and then get this revive. And maybe my Shigaraki will finally pick up these items this time. Oh yeah, that's right, I didn't drop anything for him. Oh wait, yes I did. Uh, I'm not sure why I'm like this, but I think I said the same thing in my previous video too, where if my teammates don't seem like they can do anything by themselves, I'm gonna prioritize my own life. And we snagged the kill on this Deku here. Ochako goes plus Ultra, but that's okay. Nothing we can't deal with. And at this point, I'm not sure where anyone is, so I don't want to make the wrong move and then get punished for it. But then I saw Momo cannons, and I decided to third party, because that's the best thing I can do. Third party. But yeah, then I heard someone. Oh, I messed up my combo there. I took too long to go for the jump melee. But yeah, then I heard someone, and that was the Deku there. But I knew he was low, so I wanted to push him. And then he got clapped by my combo there. But then unfortunately, I think that's his teammate there. He was trying to prevent me from getting the kill on him, but he took a lot of damage from my cannon there, and he left me alone. My Shigaraki teammate goes down, but at this point I wasn't really paying attention to him. I didn't react fast enough to seeing that revive because I was working on the Shigaraki there, but at least we got one cannon hit on them. The worst thing for me in this circle here is having that strike Shigaraki alive. So I needed to do what I could to get him out of the game. Whether it meant playing dirty or playing fair. And I did honestly third party him just to make sure that he didn't survive. Because he'd be the only way that I wouldn't win the game. Yeah, we perfectly predicted where he was going to go, and then that's why he gets taken out. There's still two other teams alive, and I believe it's a solo Momo with an Ochako and a Deku. And I honestly was afraid of that Momo too, because I know what Momo is capable of. But unfortunately, she does get taken out by my beta there. And there she goes. Now it's the last team left. Just that Deku and the Ochako. But it looks like they went down to Storm, so I just finished them off. Right? Kind of anticlimactic,
Wow.
but GG.
Wow.
Alright, and for the second match, we're playing with two randoms, but even though they were randoms, they were still pretty good players. And we spawned just near the Gran Torino's estate area, and nobody spawned here, so we decided to get the box for free. Which was nice, because I can't remember the last time I opened a big box in any of my videos. But hey, it happens. I needed a backpack. I don't know why I forgot to use my special action there. But it happens. You know, I'm looking forward to this new season. I really hope, some things get fixed, some things get changed. Uh, the main thing that I'm looking for to be changed is honestly just a nerf to certain characters and a buff to other characters. I want to see what kind of balancing they're going to do again. And if you don't already know who the next character is, it seems like it's going to be Overhaul, which is nice. I wonder how they're going to implement him. Like, I think he would be like a support character, if I'm being honest. Because I can't see him being any other type. Maybe technical, or maybe assault, but no, I think support is definitely how it's going to be. So we catch a Dobby looting in this building here, and then just as I walk past that door, I notice a Compress and a Kendo as well. So it looks like they had fought someone previously and they were all low health. And then just as I round the corner, the Compress tries to leave, and I hit him with my beta there. But you know what the cool thing is? Even though the Dobby had grabbed me, I didn't take any damage, which was nice. Like, nice for me, but bad for him, obviously. But yeah, his beta just happens to do that sometimes. I can't really explain why, it just does that. And we're already at 1,000 damage, and I feel like I haven't done anything yet. So I see people over there, we send our cannons, obviously, and we got a hit on someone. I'm not sure who. Oh, I think it was probably this Kirishima there. And I see him bullying this Ochako, so I'm like, let me protect her while taking this guy out. And that's what happens. He got taken out. So while the Toga's finishing him, I help out my Mount Lady, who is targeting this Cementos there. He's running back to his teammate there. But unfortunately, as we were pushing them, our Toga was still back there fighting someone else. And then she gets taken down by them. It would have been nice if she was there with us. That way she wouldn't have died, but unfortunately, things happen. I get cracked by a Shoto who's shooting me, but then unfortunately, our Toga finally does go down. And we get a stray hit with our cannon on a Deku there, so we just need to finish him off. And then I see someone shooting at my lady there, so I decide to use a team heal. I could have pushed them with some alphas, but I thought that healing would be better. So we're gonna go get the revive on our Toga soon enough, but first I have to make sure my Mount Lady doesn't die. There's no point in reviving one teammate only to have the other one die. And then right when I was about to go do that revive, a Mirio pops up, so I have to take care of him first. Which was annoying, but what can you do? Okay, well, our Toga's back in the game, and I thought someone might have been pushing us after I got the revive there, so I put a cannon there, but fortunately there was no one there. And that twice out, very unlucky that I was there, because I ended up taking them out. I'm not sure how I didn't hit that Kirishima there. Cementos really thought he can get that revive there. I guess he didn't have his special action, or he would have done that instead. And that Cementos kind of like boxed himself in. So all I needed to do was set up cannons, and then that would seal the deal, seal his fate. And that's him taken care of. Too bad I didn't get any of my cannon shots on him, because that's what I was looking for. And then here I hear people fighting, so of course I want to join in. I wasn't sure exactly where they were, but hey, I found out eventually. This would have been a good time to use my cannons, but they were on cooldown. And we did quite a bit of damage to that Kirishima there. Our Mount Lady's taking quite a bit of damage. She was marinating in the storm for a little bit. I thought I could get the Mirio before he finished charging his alpha, but unfortunately not. And because I wasn't looking around me, I got hit by Shoto's beta quirk. And then all these obstacles were in the way, and I missed my alpha shots. And I find that to be so annoying. And then, out of nowhere, the Mirio finishes me off with melee hits, which is annoying. I definitely could have played this better. But, props to our Mount Lady. She did really well in keeping them off of us for a decent while. Our Toga gets up, which is great. And then no one pursues me, which is nice. And I get up too. So, again, thanks to our Mount Lady. She kept both of us alive. I know I mentioned one annoying thing about Momo's alpha yesterday in my video, but another annoying thing is that if Momo's alpha hits any sort of obstacle, the obstacle will eat it, which is annoying. So it might not go in the direction that you want it to, and it might stop short of hitting someone who's right in front of you, just because there's an obstacle in front of you. Our Mount Lady finished off that Mirio there, and also that Dobby, and all that's left is to work on this Kirishima. And I can hear him healing on top of the roof there. I guess he went into the storm to grab his teammates' tickets. So I wall off all of his entry points back into the zone. But I knew he was going to hit my Mount Lady with a beta, so I knocked him away with my alphas there. I'm still kind of mad that Kirishima's Gamma breaks through my beta, but what can you do? Alright, and then, yeah, that's it. GG's to my team here.